What's up, everyone? This is EJ, and welcome back to the third week of Breathing Fantasy Football, literally. So what we do is we breathe in some names we like, and we breathe out the names that we don't like for this week. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over week two's recap of a lineup that I submitted and recorded. And let's go ahead and look at it before we get into the breathing exercise, and then we're going to set up a lineup. I did an entry in the Millionaire Maker. I was deciding between Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott. I went with Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, it wasn't a great choice. I probably would have won $60 if I would have had Dak Prescott. Another $20 would have put me up. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a bust. But the two big ones were Aaron Jones and Stephon Diggs. 1 and 2 of the top plays that you could have made last week. So at least I got those guys in, and I cashed. I'm 2 for 2 in week 1 and week 2 while recording and cashing. So if you're seeing this for week 3, the lineup I put in, third time's a charm, right? I should get it again. At least a min cash just shows that the advice that I have is helping a little bit. Because look at some of these other guys. Amari Cooper was heavily owned. He just got you what you thought he was going to get you. Lazard was a bust. Akins did great for only 2% ownership, and he had this many receptions. And he's number 2 on the tight end depth chart. My big sleeper was Scotty Miller. That didn't work out. But overall, I'm satisfied with the lineup. It did pretty good. Let's go ahead and start the breathing exercise before we start to set some lineups, because I'm a little high strung right now. So when I breathe in, breathe out, it's something different, something fun. So if you like to try it, or you could skip ahead, I'll put a time that you can skip if you don't even want to do the breathing thing. But it relaxes you, and it overall can help you make better picks. Just try it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start our exercise. So if you like, find a nice, comfortable seat, or if you're on the couch wearing headphones, softly close your eyes and just listen. You don't have to do anything for the next minute or two. Let's go ahead and find a full exhale out the body. And we breathe in, quarterback, Kyler Murray. Exhale, Dak Prescott. Breathe in, Carson Wentz. Breathe out, Josh Allen. Breathe in, Daniel Jones. Breathe out, Justin Herbert. Running backs, breathe in, Derrick Henry. Breathe out, Josh Jacobs. Breathe in, Miles Sanders. Breathe out, Jonathan Taylor. In, Kenyon Drake. Out, Mike Davis. Receivers. In, Calvin Ridley. Exhale, Amari Cooper. Breathe in, AJ Green. Breathe out, Chris Godwin. Breathe in, T.Y. Hilton. Breathe out, Keenan Allen. Tight ends. Breathe in, Evan Ingram. Breathe out, Tyler Higbee. Breathe in, Austin Hooper. Breathe out, Noah Fant. This is going to be our defense. Breathe in, Patriots D. Breathe out, Titans D. Our sleeper. Breathe in, big in, Rob Gronkowski. Finally. Exhale, Ezekiel Elliott. That's a sleeper. Stay away. All right. Even me leading that felt great. softly waking back up, and let's set some lineups, guys. Let's go ahead and take our relaxing cap off and put our thinking cap on. Gotta get my hands right. You see? We're gonna be champions, guys. If you don't like the green and gold, who cares? Let's just think about setting some cool lineups with these exercise we just did. All right, so I'm gonna go to the lineups. We're gonna enter in 2 lineups into the $20 Millionaire Maker on DraftKings. So if we set a crazy lineup, it'll be amazing. I love to show that you can be different and set some unique lineups that hit. You don't have to go with what everyone else does. There's a lot of more expert guys out there that do DraftKings tips, all those other daily fantasy, and they're good, but a lot of them are chalk plays. You want to pick people from the Seahawks and Cowboys game, go ahead. I'm not against 1 or 2 guys, but that's going to be a heavily owned game. So you want to go there, go there. If not, go with a game like the Bengals and the Eagles, or even the Lions and the Cardinals for the Sunday showdowns. I think you'll get better value going in that direction. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to plug in right away what I liked. I liked Kyler Murray, Wentz, Jones. I can only pick one of them. So I'm going to go with the running backs first. I'm going to plug all 3 of those guys in. See how that looks. So let's find A.J. Green here. And T.Y. Hilton. I love the value that you're getting at these guys. Yeah, they haven't done anything yet. 8 for A.J. Green and 7.6 fantasy average. It's not great, but we know who they are historically. They're still guys that have put up 30, 40-point games in the past, and their quarterbacks, Rivers still looks good, and Burrow looks like he's promising, like what we've expected. Let's plug in this tight end, Evan Ingram. Damn, I can't go with this line. It's cool to record it, but I'm going to have to plug some people out. Let's take, I'm going to take Drake out, and I'm going to go with Rob Gronkowski. Gronk. It's so like, what? That's just a waste. Is it a waste? We'll see. 3,300, you're getting great. If he gets a goal line touchdown and like 4 catches for 40 yards, that's amazing value you're getting right there. 15, 16 points on a 3,300 in the flex. It looks ugly, but these are the ugly ones that you don't see coming that hit. Let's plug in our Patriots D. So quarterback 5,500. Doesn't look like it should be anyone that. Oh, I can go Daniel Jones here. Let's do it. He's going against a 49ers D who's also banged up. Their offense is really banged up. So it looks like the Giants are going to have more opportunities with the ball. They're 0 for 2 to start the year. Yeah, they're hurting as well. They lost their stud running back. But you know what? I think Daniel Jones was promising last year. He hasn't done anything yet this year. This is going to be the game where he gets 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 of them to Evan Ingram. Maybe one to, what's the guy's name? Darius Slayton. So I like that right there. Let's go ahead and plug this in. I really like this lineup. Let me know in the comments below how you like this different style. There's all different kinds of fantasy advice out there, and I get it. And my video is not going to take off just yet, but it's different. I'm breathing and trying to relax and be calm. I may need to do this breath exercise again. I'm starting to heat up. Breathe in and out. It's just having conscious breath and awareness to your body. In this day of age, we're fading from that. We're so in touch with our phones and technology, and we're not concerned with ourselves and making ourselves better. So this whole DraftKings fantasy stuff is for fun. I have a gambling background and mindset, so I use the breathing to relax me. So let's set one more in this Millionaire Maker. See which one does better. This time, I'm not going to use this list. I liked it, but I don't want to use it. All right, let's set this second lineup and have some fun. Put the jams on. Let's just do something different. And I'm going to go through and just find something I like. It has nothing to do with a breathing exercise. It was great. It's in my memory a little bit. But you know what? I'm going to go just different, completely different. I'm going to start with a defense. You just got to be different, man. I'm going to go with a big defense. Not in the 2K. Let's try a 3K. So, nobody, I think the Buccaneers D, Broncos have so many injuries. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers D. I feel like they're going to get a pick six, and that could be good. And let's set the mood with our quarterback. Let's go back up quarterback. Let's try Deshaun Watson. They're 0 for 2. They have to find something. And you know who didn't catch a pass last week? Fuller. This could be different this week. I still like, and I didn't put Drake in the last one, so he's got to go in this one. Still like Miles Sanders. And that's a lock. No matter where you see it, Miles Sanders is a lock this week. Let's go between 5,500 and 4,500 for the receiver here. Larry Fitzgerald, he hasn't scored a touchdown yet this year, and I think he was looking strong a little bit last week. Could he snag two touchdowns for maybe 80 yards and 6 catches? Nobody's picking Fitz. They're all going on Hopkins. Let's try some Fitz. Jack Doyle, how hurt is he? He's not practicing. I'm going to go Mo Alley Cox. I don't believe that Doyle's going to play. The Jets are too easy. They're not going to risk him. He did good last week. Only 6 targets. Let's find a receiver. So we can get some good guys, some good value guys. All right, I'm gonna go Metcalf. And then another 6,500. Should I do it? I'm gonna go opposites. I went Metcalf, I'll go Cooper. And I do not have Metcalf or Cooper or any Lions or Seahawks in any of my other lineups. I don't know, we'll see. I like this lineup. All right, guys, that was fun. I enjoy this each week. Every week we get better. We have fun. We find unique lineups. Once I start to gain a little bit more traction, I'll start to evaluate the players a little bit more. But I just want to plug in lineups to just show that you can put anybody in. And if you don't play like that, you're never going to hit the big one. You're just always going to be just like everybody else doing a min cash. Yeah, I had a min cash in the last one, but I had 2 stud guys. Stephon Diggs was, 4% owned, and he had 32 points. Now he's going to be about 15 to 20% owned this week. So you got to find those guys that aren't going to be that heavily owned, and that's what's going to separate you from the rest of the pack. Alrighty then. See you guys later. Peace out.